Hey, what's up guys? Tanmay here, back with another video, which is a continuation to the previous video which we uploaded, wherein we calculated mean and standard deviation using simply your scientific calculator. So now this video is about calculating covariance and correlation for a given data, wherein we'll use only scientific calculator and no paperwork. So let's get started. Okay, now before we get started, let me tell you what covariance and correlation is. The value of covariance and correlation denotes whether two random variables, say for example x and y, are related or not. To calculate correlation, we first need to find covariance. Now the covariance formula is given on the screen. Now the correlation formula, which is below the covariance formula. As you can see, these calculations are way too complicated and will take about 20 minutes of your time in your exam because you need to calculate mean, standard deviation, covariance, correlation, and a bunch of another values such as summation of x, summation of y, summation of x square, summation of y square, summation of xy, so on and so forth. So now let's get started with our calci trick, which will give you all the answers you need in roughly 5 minutes. I hope you guys are ready with your scientific calcis. We're using the Casio 991MS model, which we used in a previous video. So if you want, you can have a look at the previous video as well. Okay, so let's get started. Firstly, you'll have to reset your calci and set the mode to regression mode. To reset your calci, click shift, then click mode, then click the number 3 and click the equal to sign 2 times. This will reset your calci. Now to set your calci to regression mode, click mode 2 times, select the number 2 which denotes regression. Now it will ask you what type of regression you want to select. Select number 1 which corresponds to linear regression. Now your calci is set to regression mode and a small icon will be visible on the top center part of your calci. Now all calculator settings are done and we are set to calculate the values. Now we need to input the data as given in the table. The table is given as follows, wherein we have x and y values. So let's input the values into the calculator's memory. To input the values, enter the number as given in the table, which in this case is x and y. So for inputting the value of x, we input the value which corresponds to the x value, for example 8 in this case. We click the M plus button, we click the up arrow 2 times and now enter the corresponding y value, which in this case is 98. Click on the equal to button and now click on the AC button. This will reset the calci, but it will retain the values stored in the memory. Now we will enter all the remaining values. Enter the value 2. Click 2 times up. Now enter the corresponding value of y, which in this case is 74. Enter the value 6 and its corresponding value as 87. Enter the value 4 with its corresponding value as 82. Enter the value 2 with its corresponding value as 72. Okay, now that we've entered the data into the calci's memory, let's get all the answers just like that. To get the correlation, which is the final answer, click shift, number 2, click the right arrow twice, which will navigate to a menu that shows 3 options. Select the number 3 that corresponds to the correlation value. And there you go with your final answer, as simple as that. Now to calculate covariance, we have to multiply 3 values, that is the correlation value which we just found out, the standard deviation of x value and the standard deviation of y value. Now the formula given to calculate the covariance is as shown on the screen. There are basically 2 formulas, but we will be using the second one because we have already found the value of correlation. In exams, you need to write the first formula just for the sake of showing that you know the formula, and because we calculated correlation before covariance, which is not possible by a conventional paper calculation method. So getting back to covariance, as I mentioned, we need correlation, standard deviation of x and standard deviation of y. You already calculated the correlation value, so you have that. Now to get the standard deviation of x, click on the shift button, option 2. This will give you all options related to x, such as mean of x, standard deviation of x, etc. Select the number 2 to get the value of standard deviation of x. Now similarly, to get the standard deviation of y, click the shift button again, select the number 2, click the right arrow once. This will give you all options related to y. Select the number 2 to get the value of standard deviation of y. Now that you've got all the three values, you can put them into the formula as shown on the screen and find the value of covariance. Also, you can get the remaining table values such as summation x, summation y, summation xy, summation of x square, summation of y square and n easily by using this calc itself. Click the shift button and the number 1 button. This will give you all the values related to x, that is summation of x square, summation of x and n. Now click the right button once. This will give you all values related to y, that is summation of y square, summation y and xy. So now you've got all your values and your sum is already solved in roughly around 5 minutes. Hey guys, how was the video? If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Also do post your feedback in the comment section below. If you want to see such videos, please make sure you subscribe to our channel. Peace.